What's up, guys? Shibby here with Fearitself. We're at the Wall Stadium in New Jersey with NOS for a Formula Drift event. We're going to meet Chris Forsberg, which is the NOS driver. He's going to give us some tips on drifting.
I'm going to give him some tips on gaming.
It's going to be excellent. It's going to be fun. Let's go find Chris.
Let's go.
All right, so this is our car. We have a 2011 Nissan 370Z, and basically when we build these cars, we tear them all the way down to the last piece of metal and build them back up using as lightweight parts as we can, you know, carbon fiber, fiberglass, and we basically try to get the weight down so that they're fast through the corners. And then the other major thing we do is we pull the engine and we put in this 5.6 liter Nissan Motorsports V8 engine. So this thing is pushing out about 700 horsepower, much more than the factory V6. It gives a lot more throttle response to get the car up and out of those corners quick.
All right, so we checked out the engine.
Yep.
We obviously have to check out the tires in the rear end of the car. So what's going on over here?
Main thing with drift cars is the tires. You know, the tire is the one thing that connects the car to the ground, so it's, you know, very important to have, you know, a very good tire. We're running Hankook RS3s, which is actually a DOT off-the-shelf tire. In drifting, we're not allowed to run a slick or any sort of racing compound. It has to be a DOT tire. You know, you see the car going sideways and the front wheels are, you know, steering in the direction you're going, and everyone thinks that, you know, oh, you just, you know, steer it around, the back end follows, but actually it's kind of the opposite. We get rid of the factory wheel, once again, a weight reason, and also we choose a suede wheel because it sticks to the leather gloves a little better, so it gets good grip on the hands because the wheel's constantly spinning. It's not like road racing where you're gripped up on and just steering through the corner. You're letting the car rotate back and forth, so you're having to let the wheel slip in your hand and then grip it back up again at a moment's notice.
How fast does this car go?
Well, the fastest we've ever drifted is about 120 miles an hour. Which, you know, going sideways, but so the cars are geared down, so it's not a top speed car, but I mean, yeah, at 700 horsepower, I'd imagine you can get this thing over 200 if you geared it right.
All right, Chris showed me some tips on drifting. Now I'm going to show him some tips on gaming. At Major League Gaming, we start out with a gun that's called the DMR.
Okay.
The best tip for the DMR, you have this bloom on your screen, and when you shoot the DMR, the bloom expands, and when you're up close, you could shoot it at a faster pace, but when you're shooting an enemy that's further away, the most important thing you want to do is to pace your shot. So you want to wait for the bloom to go back into the middle of the circle before you actually want to pull the trigger. That's the most important thing. Do that, and you can kill them in 4 shots to the body and 1 to the head. That's the fastest way to kill the enemy. Trading off tips with Chris was cool, you know, getting to show my world of gaming, and he got to show me his world of pro drifting.
All right, guys, so Chris is about to take Fear out on the track. Chris, before you guys hit the track, what are your drifting tips?
Don't touch anything, and we'll be fine.
Ready?
I'm ready, let's do this. All right.